What do we got next, Mr. Royal?
What do we have next, David? I'll tell you what we have next. We have scene stealers. And what we're talking about, are you a female? Are you a male? Are you whatever you identify as? And you're really dope at what you do when it comes to being on screen? Well, this is the category for you. We're going to start with Mr. Polanski. Who was your scene stealer for Paid in Full?
All right. First, I got 3 honorable
Jesus
mentions.
Christ. I'm
Mekhi Phifer, of course.
Okay.
Love him.
Honorable mention.
He's great in this. Okay. Especially his role in this was perfect for him because it reminded me of kind of like his role as Future. He is a ray of sunshine cheerleader for whoever he decides to get behind. Like the way, oh, I see the car, baby. I see that chain, baby. I see you shining, baby.
This baby
like,
really got you, did it?
Yo, baby, yeah, dude.
Nobody puts baby in a car.
Regina Hall, because I just love her, and she's just...
She cried at the drop of a dime. That came out of nowhere.
And that scene at the diner and with her and Ace was really cool, too. She's like, you know,
that money don't impress me.
And I'm with you because I'm boring, too.
Now give me that money.
Yeah. My last honorable mention is Chi McBride, Pip. Great character. I think he was essential for the...
You talking about Mr. Pitt?
Yeah. No, Pip.
Oh, I'm sorry, I said Pitt. No, it's Pitt. I'm with you. That's okay. You watched the movie.
Damn it. Picture in picture. I that was a great character, a very necessary character. I don't know if it was...
Why did it feel like the dude that played Charles Dutton played that?
I feel like Forrest Whitaker could have rocked that role. But
don't do that shit. You're trying to make up for that Black Panther you pulled. You're not a Forrest Whitaker fan.
He'll never see it coming. But no, Chi McBride was great as that part. It was a nice grounding character amidst all the chaos that's happening in the movie. But my number one, and before I put him on the board, quick catch up. Episode 1, we did Black Panther. That's Okoye. Episode 2, we did Tenet. That is our friend Robert Pattinson. Episode 3, we did The Living Wake. Mike O'Connell goes on the board for The Living Wake. Episode 4, we did Rounders, and we got old downsizing Matt Damon over here over Edward Norton.
Not Dogma, you went downsizing?
He had to go downsizing. That was his decision that he made, not me. This episode, I will be putting on the board Wood Harris. Cool, subtle, quiet, powerful. He is like the Donald Glover before Donald Glover. He's like...
That's high praise.
He's like the embodiment. He reminded me of his demeanor, his cool, quiet demeanor kind of reminded me of Mos Def. Like, I feel like he could be if Mos Def wasn't an actor and couldn't play himself in a biopic, Wood Harris would be a perfect surrogate for that. I think like I said before, he carried the movie perfectly. He was the perfect character to like for all the craziness to bounce off of without him being too affected by it. He as the lead, he let everybody else shine around him, and he kind of observed, like took the position of the audience, and you just kind of get his reaction to everything is kind of matching what yours is, just kind of taking it in, learning as you go, being cool about it. Wood Harris, yeah.
I don't disagree with you. I just find it funny that less than probably Tenet time here a week ago, we did this again, and your reasons were the exact opposite. So I'm gonna have the fans decide who the real David Polanski is because
what are you talking about?
Because last week, yeah, that's right, exactly. Scratch that head. Last week, I said I wanted Matt Damon, and I told you the reason why. I'm like, he centralized the character. He had to deal with all these people. Emoji. He was the perfect confident, and you were just sitting over there like might as well have been twirling your hair or something. And so then you come back. Did you watch our show from last week and then get inspired to this is what you look for in film now? But it's okay.
No, I already told you last week. I had a very biased reason why Matt Damon wasn't my choice. It was I agree with everything you said.
The challenge.
Only because he made me want to watch Good Will Hunting.
You did say that. Now you did say that, and not Downsizing.
I have not watched Downsizing.
Oh, okay, I guess we won't be doing that during season 2. For me, and you said before the show, and guys, as you always know, complete transparency. You should make us invisible now, but no more work for you editing. That we talked about before the show. You said that you thought that we would have the same character or the same artist, and I'm here to tell you that we don't.
Damn it.
Now, I'm going to pull my David Polanski here. While I wholeheartedly agree with everything you said, it's not even going to take me as much time we have left. I know you guys see our little PlayStation reverse meter here backing up going forward, but It's not who you think it is, or should I say it's not that person, but I agree with everything you said. What's funny is, it's not even funny. For me, I have a name in here, and I'm going to say it I want to say it the way I put it in my book here to do it the correct way. I have Money Making Mitchell Mackay Pfeiffer as my top artist for this, and I'll explain why. To me, I guess you can call me biased or whatnot, but to me, like, Ace's tasks weren't simple, but he was so mentally prepared. He was going to do good at whatever he did. Ace could have been, like he said, they joked about it. Maybe you'll be like George Jefferson, have the cleaners. Maybe you'll do this. Maybe nobody ever said you're going to be dead in jail. Even when Ace started selling drugs, no one ever dropped that cliche, you're going to be in dead or jail reference. So everybody knew, even Rico knew, they all knew Mitch was going to be all right, which is why Mitch had to they knew Ace was going to be all right. Ace had the respect of the Colombians, the hood, everybody except Calvin.
I got shot in the head, baby.
Yeah, this motherfucker is this Tombstone? Is he Kurt Russell walking across this fucking waterway and 30 bullets coming in? I mean, good Jesus. Talk about the Matrix.
It affected me. I'm gonna be walking different, thinking different. Yeah, damn right it affected you. You got shot in the fucking head, baby.
Several times. Oh, speaking of that, you made me think about something. Oh, real quick before I go into the Mackay thing. Think about that one scene like that. It's not a jib shot. Clearly, somebody put a camera up on the top. But think about it. He saw his child's mother, and I believe it was his mom. It doesn't show who the other lady is. At least I don't remember who the other lady was. But they're laying dead on the bed, and he thought he was going to die. And what does he do? You know the shot I'm talking about, man. It's so powerful. It's only like 3 seconds, but he comes and just lays on the bed.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh shit. He's like, if I'm gonna die, bury me with my PGs. This is it.
Yeah.
That was
it was at that point in the movie that I wouldn't have been surprised if they would have killed the kid.
They did kill the kid, though. What do you mean? You talking about like director-wise, like film?
Yeah.
And that, and here's the crazy part about it. They say the kid died. They did say survived by his father. So the reason why I chose Mackay Pfeiffer was for this reason, is because of the fact that, to me, it deals with what you talked about before. He had depression issues and issues psychologically that were never dealt with, and that's not talked about in the black community. Too many times when they talk about drugs or opioid addiction and things like that, it's when it expands. You've seen this. It's when it expands to the popular, not even the popular community, just the masses. It's like the Tuskegee experiment all over again with rail tails and things of that nature. When they tested those airmen for syphilis and things of that nature, it's like they don't talk about the psychological aspect. It was sometimes saying, you can say more without saying it. We never heard one thing about Mitch's dad. Not one time in this film that they even even hint towards it. Yeah. That means that even from the screenplay there was no mention of it. It's like so to me, okay, boom, he's dealing with that, not having a dad. So guess what? He got to feel like he the man. Money got to be here, because what I would not do, I ain't gonna be hungry. Mom ain't gonna be hungry. Sonny ain't gonna be hungry. Nope. And if you notice, they call ice for a reason. That's a term for a drug. Ice, you know what I'm saying? So that's happening right there. So he's dealing with that there. Then, so he got to be hard. That's why he was so hard on the street. When you think about it, like Mitch was somebody you be a friend with, but also you like, this when it's time to ride, this motherfucker will not let it. You know why? Because it's stuff he hasn't dealt with. He doesn't realize when I go kill this motherfucker that f***ed up the block because they handling business, which I'm taking this money to feed my family and Sonny. I can go away for 7 or 8 years. They never show how long they going away. So to me, when the guy said earlier that they didn't delve it out the right way, I'm like, no. It should be up until our interpretation. I'm looking at Mitch deal with having to handle this business at home, depression, be out on the streets, and then have the addiction to the Jay-Z says it best. Fame is the worst drug known to man. It's stronger than heroin. You can look in the mirror and be like, cause like when you say it's like that, to me, that's why and to me, I'm being honest with you. You got Mackay Pfeiffer on ER. I told you we talked about this probably a week ago. The best performance I had seen him do was in O. But then when we came to this, I'm like, man, are you fucking kidding me? Like as much as he knew, and
that scene in the car where he had like
no, thank you. So I can get this quote off. This motherfucker says, hey, hold on, here it is, because I wrote this down. I was like, oh, we got to talk about this. This motherfucker says, because I want this. I don't give a if you show me looking at this paper. Hold on. When Mackay Pfeiffer drops the best line of his life, ironically from a guy that used to work on ER, when he found out they sent him Sonny's finger, he says, yo, I'm about to be on some straight up murder shit. I'm telling you, Ace. Like, I was like, oh, I believe you. Yeah. I forgot I was watching the movie again. I believe believed him.
Yeah.
He was ready to end it all, bro. And I was just, again, that's the pressure not being dealt with. Sonny's gone. He's failed at the one thing he could control. So to me, Mekhi Phifer, again, every actor couldn't have done this, but what they did was they gave him a big play and said, let me see how you digest this. I think they meant for Ace to be the star and be the one, and I agree with everything. He's the chess player that he is, but God damn it, Mekhi Phifer, I'm sorry, I'm Brian. I got to do what I can to get you on this board for this one, brother. Whatever I got to do, man. Mekhi, you my guy.
How we breaking this one down?
As far as what?
As far as who goes on the board.
How many? I wanted to be fair. I wanted to be fair. I wanted to be really fair. You're right. We got to figure out who. No, that's not fair. That's not fair. I know what you're going to do. It's not fair. I really want Mekhi, man, but it has to be fair because I know you really want Woods. All right, I know how to do it. We'll be completely biased. And I swear, if you let me down, I'm putting your ass on child support.
Hello.
Real quick question. I only need you for 5 seconds. You are being recorded. Tell me this. Acting wise, Mekhi Phifer or Woods Harris?
What hair?
Damn it! All right, bye. You will not make this episode. Bye. All right, on the board this week we have Mr. Woods Harris,
And he's so cool about it. He's not even getting flashy about it. He's not pulling a gun out or shooting it up in the air.
I will say
He's
this is the one time where I didn't get what I wanted, but I'm okay with it.
Cool.
Because Mekhi Phifer knows he's going to be in our next film that we write together after Black Canyon.
Welcome to the board, Mr. Harris.
I mean, he wasn't. Left side. Remember Titans, man. Hey, we got to give it to him. Come on, PD, you all right? PD. Hey, IMDb over here, man.
All right, let's move on to you are going to need
You think
a
she heard
bigger.
what I said?
A
Like,
what?
do you think she heard the names I said?
Yes.
I should have had you call.
No,
I should have had you
because
call
she-
Angela. I should have had you call Angela.
No, because she said she didn't say option A or option B. She said Wood Harris.
I don't think she heard me say Mekhi, but we'll roll with Woods. Congratulations.
Find us in all these links. It's coming up right now.
That's the trailer.